Tier 3, full position, new trade alert. Iron Condor and the 29 July options expire in 15 days. Sell 29.50, 28 put credit spread. Sell 31.50, 32 half call credit spread for credit 69 cents or more. Look at max risk to determine your appropriate size depending on your tier risk. Total risk per one lot is $78. Send. Where's my text message? New trade alert. So let's dive into the trade. I'll take you through the reasoning, the execution, take you through from start to finish here. You'll notice behind me, our friend, I still don't have a good name for him. You guys have given me a lot of good comments. I'm still looking. Some people are like, it's a little morbid. Like, why do you have that thing up on your wall? It's a reminder that I'm enjoying this bull market and we're trading it to the long side. Like right now we're making money in the long side, but at some point the bull market is going to become like this guy. Whoosh. So it's just a subtle reminder, but I do have the green lights on. His horns are up. So let me go in and we're going to set up this trade in GDX. Let's look at gold futures. I think gold futures are weaker than the miners. I want to use gold futures as a confirming indicator to trade the relatively stronger GDX. So let's dive in. So this is a 3-hour chart of gold futures and it looks pretty good. I mean, this is the sell-off that we've seen from 1380 down to 1320. So gold's dropped 60 bucks, but look at the shape of the correction. It looks kind of like, just like I'm teaching Jake and Brody, ABCs. They're doing pretty well, actually. They can count to 10 now. I think that's pretty good. I'm getting into that stage that everything my kids do is wonderful, so you're going to have to bear with me. I hope you don't mind. But they can count to 10 at like less than 2.5 years old, so I think that's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. But they can also count, they can do Elliott Wave because they can count to 5 and do ABC. So the pattern looks like an ABC drop into a kind of a corrective pattern. Let's do ratio analysis C versus A, and we're right. I've got to adjust that, go to the 1272. We love that 1272, and that was the low. From there, let's do a retracement from the most recent blue dot low to blue dot high, and that's going to be pretty important right there. So ratio analysis, B and A. I'm just letting Motive Wave do the work for us here. So we're right in between a 38 and a 50% pullback, so that's cool. And then we'll do one more. Let's do B wave down to C wave, B and C. Right there, and money. Okay, so we got a juicy little support zone here in gold. So let me just do this for you. If we go add study, instrument overlay, I'm going to put GDX on top of the gold futures, and you're going to see that that's a stronger market. So there you go. So GDX is a stronger market than the gold futures, but obviously they're related, so we want to use gold futures as a confirming indicator to the GDX trade. Okay, this is the gold miners. And you can see that this is obviously a stronger market than gold futures. So let's have Motive Wave just basically do the work for us. So I just want to study in this wave 3 here. I'm going to right click, decompose as an impulse, which means trend wave. And if I just hit impulse, it automatically picks out the waves for us. Sweet, right? How far can wave 5 go? We're going to do 2 things here, okay? I'm going to pull out this custom indicator that I'm working on right now. I'm getting really good results from it. So we're about to release it. I've been studying it. It's going pretty well. Swing Waves Trader V 1.0. Okay, 513. We're going to show counter trend. We hit create. Money. Okay. So the green levels, okay, these are your power support levels. The thin green is your minor power support. The thick green is your major power support. Same thing on the top side. The thin red line, wasn't that a movie? Thin red line was your minor upside power resistance level, and then the major. Okay, so this is the foundation of where our 4th wave and 5th wave should go. I want to get Fib's perspective on this. Let's do wave 4 support. So we're going to do ratio analysis. We're going to do the 2 4th wave studies, 4v2, 4v3. So we're going to do that. right click, pin it, and I got to change 138 to 1272. 138 is not really a fib number. 1272 is a fib number because it's the square root of 1.618. And then let's do ratio analysis for V3. And we got a meaty zone there, ladies and fellas. Good zone for wave 4 support, which is right on top of that thick major power level. That's good. We have support on the downside for wave 4. On the top side, let's do the same thing. Ratio analysis 5 versus 1 plus 3. So we're going to do these top few wave 5 studies to figure out how far wave 5 can go. So ratio analysis 5 versus 1 plus 3. Right click, pin it. Ratio analysis 5 plus 3 V1. And I'll do webinars in the future. I'll show you all this means, but you just basically just follow the same steps every time and you're doing Elliott Wave. Ratio analysis 5V1. I don't know if you can hear the kids screaming upstairs. Ratio analysis 5V4. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Let's zoom in a touch. And okay, so where's the clustering? All right, that kind of sticks out to me. I see a clustering of fib right here. So that's the first zone of fib resistance. And then the next one, we have a little one up here. But I'm gonna lean on this zone of fib resistance right here because we have the power resistance level up here, which is just inside of the fib. So guys, we have a pretty good support zone in wave 4. I'm just gonna take this one and pull it down. And we have a pretty good resistance zone in wave 5. GDX right now has decent implied volatility. Okay, GDX right now is in the 45th percentile of its 52-week range. Currently, the implied volatility is actually at 46%, which on a range from 0 to 100 is in the 45th percentile. It's very confusing because the numbers are basically the same. So it's kind of mid-range, which is not bad. Okay, in this market, we're in the middle of summer. I understand we're in earnings season, but that's enough volatility for me to do credit spreads. And being that we defined the upside range and the upside target and the downside support, we have a pretty good range in play. So what I want to do here, traders, is set up a iron condor, and I'm going to try to structure it a little bit more bullish to get some positive deltas that will take us from this support up to this resistance. So, you know, how long should this thing last? Let me just do a couple time studies. There's a green level here, white level here, pretty good. This seems to be the zone, anywhere from July 19th out to July 21st. So that's not that far out. I'll sell the 29 half put, buy the 28 half put, because that's going to be right into our wave 4 support zone. And then let's see if we can sell some 31, 32 call spreads. I don't think we need to go much further out than July 27th. All right, so here's what I have set up. I looked at the 29 half, selling the puts, buying the 28 half. That's going to give me slightly positive delta, but being that we are in an uptrend and GDX is acting so strong, and you know, I didn't mention this. Also, I like buying gold as the stock market is moving into resistance. Okay, the stock market's breaking out. Gold is breaking down, but in a corrective pattern, as we mentioned, because gold and stocks trade inverse of one another. I like buying an inversely correlated market to the stock market. When the stock market's breaking out in this inversely correlated market, like gold is not really breaking down. The gold futures, GDX even less so. So that's kind of how we're playing them off each other. So we have the 29 half, 28 half, 31 half, 32 half puts. I'm happy with the top side. I like that one, but I want to get a little bit more positive delta. So what if we drop this to 28s? That's going to give us, and I'm just lining up a one lot here, that's going to give us positive $6.67 positive delta. That's what I like. And we're going to be able to get 72 cents here in the 29 Julys. So that should be the appropriate amount of time. So we have a max loss of $78 and a max profit of $72. Oops, I got to change the standard deviations. Okay. And we're inside the deviations. That's fine. I kind of like that trade, so let me put this to work. Let's do 15. I'll do it in my IRA as well. Okay. Credit. So let me go over here. I like doing it from the other screen. 29 half, 28, 31, 32. 31 half, 32 half. 31 half, 32 half. We'll put 20. So let me just go back, analyze. 29 half, 28 puts. Okay, so let's do 15 and 5 over these two accounts. Let's hit send. And filled. All right, let me just get those other 5 done. Let's go 72 on this other one, see if I can get it. 71's fine. Okay, filled. All right, guys, that's going to be the trade. Good luck.